What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm showcasing how to shiny hunt Wild Zone 9 in Pokemon Legends ZA. Of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting my work by joining the PanFam by hitting that join channel member button below. Now, Wild Zone 9 is a really tricky zone because the spawns are very high up on these rooftops, and they're sort of connected, and they're sort of sectioned off by the different Pokemon that spawn in. So the Pokemon that you can get is Carbink, Sableye, Mawile, Esper, Fletchinder, and Kadabra. And there's also a static Alpha Manectric, there's a static Alpha Fletchinder, and there's a static Alpha Meowstic. So that's going to be what we can hunt in this general zone. Now, Sableye, Mawile, and Carbink is probably why you're even watching the video, so we'll show off the best ways to get those Pokemon, of course some of the others as well. Now, it's a very confusing zone, but we're just going to get to the first very best method of this zone, and that is going to be making a left here, and then we're going to climb up this ladder, play the Snake Eater music, MGS3 style, climb all the way up to the rooftop, and we're going to see 3 Mawiles right here. Now, the downside of the 3 Mawiles is they're a little bit far out of range. We'll talk about that in a moment. But you get 2 Carbinks here. You're going to get the Alpha Meowstic. You get an Alpha Fletchinder sometimes here. You're going to get Esper during the nighttime here as well. And you're going to get the Alpha Manectric here as well too. So the best method here is the bench. The bench method is pretty great. However, there is a limit to it. So the Mawile is 68 away. If you don't know how Pokemon spawns work in this game, Pokemon spawns only spawn 50 meters away from your position. If we're resetting on this bench, the Mawiles will never respawn, essentially. So we can't hunt for the Mawiles, but we can hunt for the Carbinks right here. The Carbinks are in range, so we can get 2 shiny Carbinks right there. You can actually hunt for pretty much everything right in the middle. If we start from here, that's 52. So the Alpha Meowstic is a little bit out of range, but the Fletchinders, the Espers, all within range. And then all the Pokemon below us are within range too. As long as they're not past this line right here, pretty much this is our line of 50 meters, they can be shiny too. So what is below us and what can we shiny hunt with this method? Well, there is 1 Mawile that can be shiny with this method. So there is a potential for a shiny Mawile. There is potential for 2 shiny Sableyes. So this is a really good spot for Sableye, Carbink, Esper, and Fletchinder. You will not be able to touch Kadabra with this spot. And it's okay for Mawile. It's not the best Mawile method, but it is pretty solid overall. I'm back after a few hours of resetting, and let's see if this shiny charm is working again. No Manectric. Let's see. I see 2 shiny Carbinks, though. That's pretty awesome. Big fan of that. The Mawiles, of course, we're not going to be able to be shiny hunted with this method. Looks like, oh, we got 3 shiny Fletchinders, including the Alpha. That's pretty sick. That's awesome. We're going to have to check the nighttime spawn to see if we got anything else there. Did not get the Alpha Meowstic. So this is going to be too far away to Kadabra, but over here will be within the range. This Mawile could have been shiny, and we did not get this shiny Mawile, unfortunately. The only one that could have been shiny from this method. And I guess there's like only one thing besides the Esper. Oh, and we got the shiny Sableye. We got 1 of the Sableyes shiny. I will take that. That's a massive W, as this is really the only Sableye spot in the entire game. Honestly, really good. Really good. You know, the only thing that could have made this better is if we got the shiny Mawile in the corner there. But besides that, like, I literally cannot complain about our finds. We pretty much got every spawn shiny. Right. Oh, we got 1 Esper. We got 2. So we got double shiny Esper. That is freaking massive. Now, the Esper are skittish. So if you are trying to shiny hunt them, remember to like sneak up off them and like hit them in the back. Definitely save before trying to catch them, because they will absolutely try to flee from you, which is definitely problematic. We got an Esper. We got 2nd Esper. Now, we have another good bench reset that is going to let you touch Mawile and Kadabra, which is really nice. You also can get a Sableye with this too, but it's going to be the lower bench over here. And you're going to do this bench right here. Now, unfortunately, benches cannot reach up over 10 meters, so we will not be able to use this bench to get any of the Pokemon above us. However, there is going to be a Kadabra all the way down here, which is going to be the main reason to do this bench. So you can potentially get this Kadabra shiny, which is going to be huge. There is the Sableye we ran past that can also be shiny from this. And also there is a Mawile that will spawn here. I just caught a Mawile, so it won't show up right now, but there is a Mawile that spawns there. Well, I was testing the lower bench and just seeing what I could get. And looks like we got the shiny Mawile pretty good, pretty quick. I mean, hey, it's only the one Mawile you can potentially get. But hey, it's good and we got it immediately. Very nice. You know what, Mawile? How about I just take you out back? How about I just take you out back and burn you up? There you go. Easy shiny Mawile. You know, there is another method to do Mawile. However, pretty good method. Do we get any of the Sableyes down here? You can reach the one here. But at this point, yeah, we're too far out. Yeah, we're too far out. Let's check on the Kadabras, because that's the big thing about this spot is not only do you get the Mawile, you get those Kadabras over there too. So let's see. No luck on the Kadabra, which is very unfortunate. Now, our next shiny hunting method, we are going to go for Mawile. Now, we are going to knock out the Manectric to make our life a little bit easier. But essentially, Mawile spawns right here, the 3 of them. So what we're going to do is we are going to go see them and then run away and just keep running until we see them all despawn. There's about 80 meters away. You get them all to despawn, at least from the most furthest one. And then keep running until you see all 3 come in. All 3 came in. And you can just keep on doing this run around. You can just keep on doing this forever and ever and ever and ever. It's really not that bad of a hunt because you're hunting 3 at the same time. So you can just do this until they shine. And of course, shinies just don't despawn in this game. So if you get a shiny one, it's just going to stay there. It won't despawn when you're running around and doing this. So you just keep on running and hopefully get a shiny Mawile. This is going to be the best place to do a shiny Mawile. Of course, it's not a guaranteed alpha one like the one in Wild Zone 17, but that place is sort of horrible. But I did make a guide on the channel for Wild Zone 17 already, so check that out, how you want to get the guaranteed alpha Mawile. Shiny hunt that if you're really interested. There's another way to do the Mawile hunt, and that is to knock out all 3 Mawiles at the exact same time with an AoE move to begin it. So we are trying to get them all to stack up, which is probably the hardest part of this method, is you just need all 3 to stack. They're just being annoying, but try to target the one in the middle. Hopefully this one over here will run over. All right, and then we're gonna hit an Earthquake. So we knocked out all 3 of them. So what you're gonna do here is, one, I would save your game right now, and then you can take out a stopwatch on your phone, and essentially with that stopwatch, you're going to hit start right when they despawn. Hit start, and now you're gonna wait here until they respawn. Now, different spawns and on different platforms like Switch 1 versus Switch 2 are going to take a different amount of time for them to respawn. But essentially, you're going to save right before they come back, and then you can save scum. Essentially, every time they come back, they're going to be a different level, different gender, potentially alpha, potentially shiny, and you're going to be resetting for all 3 at the same time, which is actually faster than the run back around method. All right, now to show off how the save scumming works, essentially, we're re-rolling the Pokemon every single time. So 27 female, 28 female, so different this time. So we're just going to keep on rolling this, and they can be alpha, they can be shiny from this. You can see this time we got 2 alpha Mawiles, so yeah, we are rolling all of them. So hopefully we get that shiny. Well, after a little bit of resetting, we got ourselves a shiny Mawile right over here. So that was not that bad. When you have 3 spawns, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Well, let's try to take a nice photo of this thing. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Honestly, this game, I play it like Pokemon Snap half the time. This is awesome. There we go. Shiny Mawile. Beautiful. Ready to Mega Evolve. Can we get an Lux? Get an Lux. I'm just going to toss. Just going to toss one more. And I'm throwing $3,000 every single time. But there you go. Shiny Mawile and a Lux. Let's go, baby. And that is how you're going to shiny hunt a Wild Zone 9 in Pokemon Legends ZA. Let me know in the comment section below what Pokemon you plan on hunting in this section. And also let me know what other guides you want me to cover for this game. Of course, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.